Hey everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. Guys, in this video, I'll be explaining to you a very useful feature of Pabbly Connect which is called Data Transformer. So as the name suggests, Data Transformer will transform your data that you're receiving from some applications into different formats, and you can send the changed format data into some other applications automatically via the workflows. Yes guys, and here you can connect 850 plus applications, and you can connect data transformer with every application that we have here. And now let me show you how you can connect and use data transformer inside your automation workflows and how you can use it. So you can create a workflow of automation from the dashboard of Pabbly Connect by clicking on this create workflow button, and here you can give any name to this relevant name to this workflow and then click on create, and you will see that your workflow pages will load up like this. Okay, and here you will find these two things guys, the trigger and the action. So automation work on these two things. So the trigger is the happening of that event which is going to trigger the workflow, and the action would be the response towards that trigger. So you can connect any application as the trigger application here in the trigger field, and you can choose any other application in the action field. And between these two, if you want to change the data, you can use data transformer. So I have already created a workflow. Let me show you. This is a workflow I have created guys, and in the trigger we are using Facebook lead ads. So this workflow is going to trigger whenever you are going to generate a new lead via a Facebook lead ad. Okay, so here we are using this page that we have on Facebook, and in that page we are running an ad, and in that ad a Facebook lead ad form is connected. Okay, so whenever someone is going to fill that form and submit that form, we are going to generate a lead, and the data of that lead will be captured here. So let me show you. With the help of this Facebook lead ad testing tool, I can show you the preview of the form, the lead ad form. Okay, so let us fill this form guys. Let's say Mr. Nitin Sharma is filling the form. These are the details of a demo lead, and I'm clicking on next here, and I'm clicking on submit, and here it is showing thanks, you are all set. That means a new test lead has been sent, has been generated. Okay, let's capture the data of that lead. I am clicking on save and send test request, and the data of the recently generated lead will be captured here like this. So you can see we have received the leads data like this. In this field data label, we got the details of the lead like this. Okay, so guys, this is how you can capture the data of your newly generated lead. And if you want to change the format of this data, if you want to simplify this data, you can use data transformer. Now let me show you how you can use that. So here in this actions tab, just click here, and from this choose app field, search for data transformer. So you will find it here, select it. Alright, and in the action event section, you will find many action events, and among them you will find this option, Facebook lead ad. Okay, and here it is written, it will simplifies the received Facebook leads. Okay, select this, click on connect, and here it is asking for the field data. So you have to map the field data received through Facebook lead ad trigger. So we have received this field data, you can see, okay, in the trigger. So I'm going to map this field data here to get the data transformed or changed. So to map the data, just click here, and it will show you the Facebook step in the drop down, and from here only you can map the data, which is this. Okay, like this, and then click on save and send test request, and here you can see the data got transformed or changed like this. So previously the data was like this in the array of data format, and now it is changed here like this, and it is showing you the data separately as the first name, last name, email, and the phone number. You can now clearly see the labels, and you can use the data now separately. Okay, so this is one feature of data transformer, and let me show you all others. I am clicking on plus icon, so you can clone this step also. Okay, by clicking on this plus icon, another actions tab will open up. From there also you can choose data transformer, or you can clone this step. First of all, let me show you directly. I am clicking on plus icon, and from here you can choose data transformer again. And here guys, in the action event, let me show you one more feature, one more action event, which is called strip HTML tags. So what this will do, sometimes when you receive the data from some applications, it gives you data along with some HTML tags in the data. Okay, so with the help of this strip HTML tags action event, you can remove the tags from the data that you have received from any application, right? So here I'm going to click on connect now, and here it is asking for the encoded string that you want to decode. That means here you have to enter or map the data in which you have received the data with HTML tags. Okay, so right now we didn't receive the HTML tags here, so I'm going to manually fill some string of data here with HTML tags. Then we will remove the tags with the help of this action event. Okay, and if you're receiving the data in the trigger along with the tags, you can just map the data here. Okay, right now I'm filling it manually. So guys, I have entered the data like this manually. Here you can see I have a text message here, message from my computer, and between this text you can see we have this P in angle brackets here. So these are called the HTML tags. You can see we have BR also, P, BR, and this SAMP in angle brackets. This is called HTML tags that we have received. Now I want to remove this HTML tags. So for that, just click on this save and send test request, and in the result label you will see the data like this. Here you can see the data is clean. The data didn't have any HTML tags. Message from a computer, file not found, press F1 to continue. Okay, previously the data was like this. That's how you can remove HTML tags. Now let me clone this data transform again to show you another action event of data transformer. So for cloning the step, you just have to click on clone step option, then click on clone now. Alright, and you can see the step is cloned successfully here, and we got a fourth data transformer step here. And from here now I'm going to change the action event, and here I'm going to use the action event now as MD5. So guys, MD5 is a message digest method, or the method of encoding the text into a code form. Okay, so MD5 is an encoded format by which you can encrypt the data, encrypt the text thing you are receiving from any application into a coded form. Okay, so MD5 is a type of code format. So if you use this, it will encode some plain text into MD5 format. So just select it and then click on connect. And here it is asking for the string that you want to encode. So here I am going to map a text string manually, and then we'll encode it. Okay, if you're receiving any text from the trigger, you can map that data also, right? So guys, this is the string of text I have pasted here. It is showing single-use plastic band in Madhya Pradesh from today. Okay, and with the help of this MD5 action event, we are going to encode this data into MD5 format, okay, which is a 128-bit format. So here I am clicking on save and send test request, and you can see in this response we got the encoded message like this. So if you want to send these some kind of messages in encoded format secretly, you can use this MD5 action event. Okay, right, now I am going to click on plus here, and from here, from this action step, I'm going to choose data transformer again, and I'll show you another action event, guys. So here in the action event, after MD5 you will find this SHA1 also. So guys, SHA1 is another cryptographic algorithm by which you can encode the data into 160-bit strings. Okay, so with the help of this you can also encode the data. So I'm selecting this now, and I'm clicking on connect. All right, and let us change this string again. I'm copying this. All right, and then click on save and send test request. So if you want to use SHA1 format, you can use it. If you want to use MD5 format, you can use that also. So let me show you another feature. I'm just going to clone this step again. Alright, and here you will find another data transformer, and from here guys I'm going to use let's say Pabbly custom encoding. So Pabbly custom encode option will encode the data into base 64 code with a custom key provided by Pabbly. Okay, so if you want to encode the code in encode the data into 64 base format with a custom key of Pabbly, you can use this option. Then click on connect, and from here I'm going to paste the same string, and here click on save and send test request. Alright, and you will find another encoded result here. So this is the SHA1 result. Let me show you. And this was MD5 result value. Here it is. And here you can see we got this encoded result value by Pabbly custom encode. Okay, so you can use all these things. And let me clone it one more time. Okay, and here you will find another data transformer step, and from here I am going to use another different action event. Now let's choose this base 64 encode. So it is another base 64 encoding format, but here you will not find any custom key. It will just convert the data into base 64 encoding. Okay, so you can use this also to encode in a different format the data, and I'm using the same data, and let's click on save and send again. And here you can see now this is the base 64 encoding, okay, without any custom key. Previously we got the custom key by Pabbly here like this, okay, and here we just got this data, right? Okay, so let me open one more time the data transformer, and let me quickly show you another features. Here in the action event, now you can see we covered many things, and let's say you want to decode the data now. So let's say you are receiving encoded data and encoded strings in 128-bit or in MD5 or in base 64. So you can see we have this base 64 decode option also. So by using base 64 decode, you can decode the data. So I'm clicking on connect here, and from this encoded string field I'm going to map this data. So we have encoded the data into base 64 here. Let's say you are receiving the data in this format only, and if you want to change the data, just you can map the data from the previous steps like this, okay, and then click on save and send test request, and the encoded data will be decoded here like this automatically. Okay, right, so that's how you can use it. And let me show you one more feature, guys. So let's say let me select data transformer first. Let's say you are receiving the data in HTML format and you want to decode the HTML format now. So we have this HTML decoder also. Okay, and then click on connect here. So guys, sometimes when you are receiving symbols and expressions in the data will be captured here along with HTML encoded version. Okay, so in place of special symbols like hashtags or @, it shows you the data in HTML format. So if you want to retrieve the actual data out of the HTML data, you can use this feature here, and let me show you how this is going to work. So guys, in this data field I have entered the HTML format of some special characters or special symbols. Now let us retrieve the special symbols from this HTML data. I'm clicking on save and send test request here, and here you can see in this decode result we got this apostrophe, comma, and sign and the less than symbol. So these are the special characters hidden in this data, and we got the data now. That's how you can convert HTML data. Okay, so I think I have only one feature left now to explain, and let me show you that also. So I'm selecting data transformer again, and here I'm going to use line itemizer. So this is very useful feature, guys, and it will convert line items of JSON format to comma separated text or values. So guys, JSON is the JavaScript object notation. It stands for JavaScript object notation, and it is a standard text based representation of the data based on JavaScript. Okay, so here I'm selecting line itemizer. So guys, if you're receiving some data in JSON format or in JavaScript notation format, and if you want to convert that data into simple text format, and you want that data should be separated by commas, you can use this line itemizer. Okay, then click on connect here, and here it is asking for the line items array. So here I'm going to enter this kind of data, guys. This is the data I have in JSON format that I have entered here. So you can see we have this values here of the keys. So product is the key, value is Apple, price is the key, value is 220, currency is a key, value is INR, quantity is a key, value is 1. So if you want to separate out the values in comma separated format, you can use line itemizer, and you will see in the result that the values, the same values like the products, will be separated out first, then the price, then the quantity, and the currency. Let me show you how. So I'm clicking on save and send test request here, and here you can see in the product label we got the product separated by comma. Apple and mangoes are the products that we have, 220 and 150 is the price we have, currency is INR, quantity is 1, this is the subtotal. So previously the data was like this: key, value, key, value, key, value, and now we got the data arranged in line format separated by commas. Products are separated, price is separated, currency is separated. So this is very useful feature and powerful feature, guys, and it will simplify your work. Okay, and last but not the least, I am clicking on data transformer again, and here I am going to show you another feature. So in the action event you will find this ClickBank option. So guys, ClickBank is an affiliate marketing and payment tool, and you receive the data from ClickBank in encoded format. So if you want to change the data from ClickBank into simple text format, we have this dedicated action event here. So if you want to use ClickBank, first of all we have to receive the data from ClickBank. So I'm going to change my trigger, guys, just to show you the demo. In place of Facebook lead ads, let me select ClickBank here. So I'm changing it here to show you the demo. This is ClickBank. And here in the trigger event, we have this new sale trigger. So when a new sale occurs from ClickBank account, this will trigger this workflow and the data will be fetched here. So I'm using this, and here it is showing us the webhook URL. So guys, I'm going to make a connection with ClickBank with the help of this webhook URL by following these instructions written here. Then after that, I'm going to capture the data. Okay, and then I'll show you how you can change the data. So guys, I have followed these instructions written here to make the connection, and here as I have copied the webhook URL to make the connection, it started showing waiting for the webhook's response. So guys, here in the ClickBank account settings, you can see I have this test pin button here. So here I have pasted the webhook URL to make the connection, and here I have this test IPN. So when I click on test IPN button, a test data of the sale will be delivered to my workflow. Okay, so I'm clicking on test IPN, guys, and here you can see it is showing verified. Now let me show you the data, and you can see we have received the test data here like this. So if we got the notification label in which we got the string of numbers and alphabets here like this, and here in this IV label we got some kind of data here. So this is the encoded format. Now if you want to change this encoded format and if you want to decode it, you can use data transformer, as I have already told you. And here in the data transformer we have the action event named as ClickBank. So I'm using ClickBank here to decode the data, and I'm clicking on connect, and here you can see we got connected with the data transformer, and here it is asking for the secret key and the notification and the IV. So guys, we got this notification label and the IV label in the trigger. Okay, you can see here we got this two labels. Now I'm going to map these two labels in this step to decode them. Okay, so here just click on the notification, and from this ClickBank step map the notification. Similarly map the IV label from the first step, and to find the secret key you can reach the vendor settings of ClickBank, and under the my site section in the advanced settings you will find the secret key. Let me show you. Here is my vendor settings. Okay, and here you can see I'm under advanced tool editor, and here is the secret key I have generated. So you can create similar key like this. So let me enter this key here in the secret key field. Alright, now let me click on save and send test request, and here you can see we got the data transformed into this format. So here it is showing you the status label, the transaction time label, the data receipt label, the transaction type, the vendor's name, the vendor's role, and the currency details and the shipping amounts, and we got many things here in a simple format that you can understand and you can use, and you can use this data now to transfer to any other application. Okay, previously we got the data in this encoded format and we cannot understand that. So this is how you can use data transformer, guys. So it has many features as I have already shown you. Okay, so you can use this feature to automate your work and to simplify your data.